me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see through sight, begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have the time to fight. And if I wake tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I'm falling asleep when I'm home. When I'm there's no way to go, no one that can see through at the side of the light. I can see my life is crap, I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain, the fear. Just out of reach of desire, was not aware of the start of hell. But when I stop to see through sight, begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Clean Racing League. And I'd first off apologize for my voice tonight here. If I'm not sounding overly excited or anything, I'm just coming off of getting a cold, so I might sound like my nose is stuffed up my tail or something. I'll apologize right off for that. But I hope everybody, man, has a good one. And I hope I don't lose my voice halfway through the race. If I do, well, then you know why I went quiet. But hey, we're kicking off the season tonight with a good one here. Daytona. Man, who don't like Daytona? I mean, Daytona is Daytona. Clean Racing League. I mean, it's in the name. Now, they got a new owner. I know Fred, he's still out here racing. But he stepped away. Chris Smith now owns the place. We got a good field. 33 trucks. I always say it's not if, it's when the big one might happen. But tonight, let's see if these guys can go clean as a whistle, like they are in the name. You'll see Fred out there too. Now, qualifying here, to me, on a plate track, it's more bragging rights than anything. It's not like I've seen guys win from the front, middle, back, laps down. It can be done. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think, again, it's just not one of those, yeah. That's a nice paint job, Let me see if I can't get a better shot of that one before we go green. Hang on just a second, y'all.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm
All right, there we go. Night graphics. I like that, you know, and there's another thing. When I look at paint jobs, now that one's not too bad. I like paint jobs that conform with the lines of the truck. Like right there in the back, you can see how the lightning bolt or the tear goes. It lines up going from the back to the front, and that tells me, man, they took some time into it, because if you know anything about painting on iRacing, you see it. So definitely a good sharp looking truck there, paint wise. Get set to go green. Pace trucks in, pace cars in. We're going to race it Daytona style. Again, I apologize for my voice tonight, folks. Just trying to get over a cold. Trying to get excited for you. Trying to get pumped up. I mean, really, the action on the track gets more pumped up than me up here yip-yapping. I'm just up here showing. And these guys are in the dog fight. I like the Traxxas truck. That's the old, Kurt Busch style paint job truck. To me, that was always my favorite. Real early right now, they're being a little aggressive up front. Got to see the guys behind them holding back, but I say it's early to be pushing like they're pushing. Usually I always say textbook drafting early on, about a hood, half a hood car length back, back. You don't want to be up on somebody's tail all race long. You're going to overheat. I'd end up bumping them and wrecking them, because you definitely don't want to bump them in the turn, out of the turn, through the tri-oval. Don't want to wreck. Got to be there to the end to win it. So, What we got so far? Greg Barnett, Matthew Dyer, Dylan Grimm. Some of the names we seen before, and there you go. Wow, cut down. Barnett did. He got tired of that top lane getting pushed like a mule. Right now, these guys are being on top of each other, racy right now. Pretty big field. Normally it is, you know, everybody likes plate racing. You know, it's one of those races where anybody can win. Hey, I could come out here and win. Not saying would, but anybody could. Let me hear who your favorite drivers are out there. Who you rooting for? Who you pulling for? Who you got? Let me hear it. Who you got pulling, man? All right, I want to hear who your favorite driver is. And right now, got Greg. He's just holding the front line right now. Looking strong. 8 laps into this one. Patience is a virtue. There's Jacob Grant. Horn, Howard, Smith back here in the back. Again, a lot of great looking trucks out here tonight. Plate track racing. Fun stuff. Look at that Mankind OSR Network on his truck. I like that. I appreciate that, Eric. They ain't asked him to do it. They did it. There's another one. Y'all guys gonna make me blush up here, man. I'm gonna tell you what. What y'all out here doing? Who's that? Eric Anderson? Look at that. Man, well, I don't know. Appreciate it, Eric. What else? Look at these great paint jobs, these guys. These guys go out of the way. Make some good paint jobs. I mean, just look at them. Nice. Oh, Andy Court. All right, another one. Man, I tell you what, Jamie Horn and blinked a little bit. Up. Blinking. Come on, Jamie. Jamie keep blinking. He go somebody else. Blinking. What's a dog fight up front, though? Racing hard. Anybody's ball game, though. Greg Barnett out front. Matthew Dyer there in second. Dylan Grimm starting third. Joshua Wall Tyson fourth. Who's got? Landon Brown hanging on in fifth. They're still locked up 2 by 2. Don't go get wiggly up there. Might clip you in the back butt. Oh, blinking too. Not what you want to see. In the 28 machine. That who's in that? That Dylan? No, it's not Dylan. That's Landon. Look at the M&M's back there. The one dude, he's scared. Good looking trucks, man, coming across the line. On a style. Daytona. Oh, he's going to get down there. Grimm says, I'm looking grimy. Now they got that textbook drafting going on. I like to see it. I like to see the diversity, too, man, in trucks. You know, got some Ford, Chevy, Toyotas. Not just all one manufacturer. Got a lot of little bit of each here. I like that. Get a lot of leagues, man, just have like one truck. Oh, what? Yeah, Chevy League or something? Toyota and Chevy was the first one. They came with the Ford later on, so I'm kind of glad they did. But Landon Brown, Look to see if maybe he can go to the front. He got a throwback paint job there to Davey Allison. Never mind. Stephen Tuck says, I'll take it from you. He got the Liberty tax machine. Says, boy, I'm about to do some taxes. IRS is coming through. I'm going to say it's Liberty taxes. Let's get a close-up of it, man, and we'll see. Tax, no, University. My bad. University. He about to teach these boys a lesson. Huh. I said taxes. He's about up here, man, University, and he's going to teach. Oh! Drunk around. Oh, man, are you kidding me? All right, come on. You got to hold on to that thing now. Wow. Who was that? Was that Jacob Grant? Tell me that ain't so. Wow. Man, we got to go back and watch that again. Let me see here. I think I can find it. Go back here again. Grant's right here. This is about as close to the wreck. And I don't know what Grant's doing though. Now alright, now you wasn't clear. So you about got yourself wrecked there, Jacob. High five racing, that man gave you a high five in the butt. About sent you sailing. I will give him a shout out, say that was a heck of a save though. He be making moves like that though. For a wreck. That got everybody woke up front though. Hey. Liberty man, University out front here. Justin Carey's up top. Stephen Tuck. Bunch of Yoda machines. Side by side. You got 3 trucks high. And a whole freight train down low. Landon Brown and company around with it. Joshua Altice there. Tim Powers. Here we go, looking strong. He's just looking patient right now. Love it. Patient. Pit stops. All right, here we go. Still 2 by 2. Sorry, I was listening to the sound. Make sure they see how I sounded bad out here. I still want to hear who your favorite drivers are. Hey, if you like what y'all, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. Hey, we still appreciate the haters coming by. What I always say, haters are fans too. All right, I mean, I don't like that pushing they doing up front. Oh, especially that right there, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I just got a feeling whoever's in that Traxxas machine, not in the Traxxas truck. Who's that? Grim? He's pushing awful hard right now. Maybe he needs to be a little patient. Look at coming back to the front after having a scare early. Jacob Grant, he ain't scared. So, well, I won't make no more moves like I did, but all right, I'm clear this time. Spider told me I was clear. Now I had a hole the size of the Grand Canyon. Pit stops, around about 21, 23 laps. That's what Chris told me. Unless he lied to me. Did 21 or 23 laps, depending on, say, maybe a lap or two more. Okay? Chris probably didn't tell me the whole truth. He just told me a little bit of the truth. Started to get everybody excited up front here. They don't want to jump out too far. One thing you don't want to do on a plate track. Jump out too far. Them guys might reel you back in like meh, meh. Run you down like a freight train. Joshua Wall tight the band out front right now. He's got Jason the Batsy. Batty? Jason Batty? Hope it's Batty. In there a second. Jordan Brockle. Get up in third with that little blinker up front. You don't want no blinking happening if you're trying to push somebody. Or SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Chris Smith right here looking smooth. CleanRacingLeague.com. Check it out right there. Chris Smith. Tell you what, man, took over the horns here. Already kicking off pretty good. Everything's clean right now. We ain't on the last lap either. About 2 to go. 2 or 3 to go. You have a little scared though with Jacob Grant. And the man almost. If I didn't pucker you up a little bit, I don't know what will. Oh, never mind. Lap car. Caution out. Wow. And we got a big one in the back. It's a mess. Oh boy. Well, it all started up front. Man. Let's see what exactly happened though. Thought they cleared the lap car. We'll slow it down here. And around him. Catch him in the turn. I don't know, man. The 84 just went slapping. What is that? Evan Kinney spinning in the back. Quite sure what happened to him, and then got several other trucks for some reason. Oh, Kenny just got ran over. Here's what happened up. Another view, see if we can see something what happened. Jason right here. Blinking hard, man. Don't know what the 94 was doing, but he went up the track and then just lost it. Came down, hit the 77. Oh. The lap truck really didn't do anything wrong there. That's all on the 94 of, I don't know. Nothing the other guys can do. They try to stop. That's just crazy. Right there in Lodian. Man, caution. Early on, unfortunate. See Wayne. I'll stay out. Why not? Somebody else on pit road. 4 tires and fuel. Well, at this track, you really don't need 4 tires. But under caution, probably about the only time you're going to. Under green, no, you're not going to. But I went the clean part. That's alright, still good though. One caution here tonight. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
This is our wake-up call.
Hey, folks. Oops, hit the wrong button. They're mashing buttons. Well, we are in the caution first time, but tell you what, we'll step away. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here in a few. Alright, we're back here. Back under green. Been a pretty darn good race so far to kick off the Clean Racing League. Might as well say the fall winter series here. Daytona style with the trucks. Eric Anderson out front leading. Greg Schroeder, he's right there in third, second. Jamie Horn holding it up. Joshua Altice, Andy Court. Boys are looking strong right now. Had a first caution for tonight. Not too bad. Nathan Brown at? He out here tonight? I didn't see him. Yeah, there he is. There's Brown. Yeah. Brownie. Nice truck. Brownie truck. Brownie racing. Wonder if they like brownies. Never ask him. All right, Jordan, man, looking smooth right now. Meanwhile, still tucked up, man, side by side up front. All Tice, Horn, Dyer, Anderson, Herman, Eric Anderson, Roder, Cork. There's Fred Garcia, Canadian man himself. Oh, Fred, we'll get up here and win this thing. You know what? What's he got? Inca Cola. Some sort of weird beer or something. I don't know. Gotta be some kind of Canadian drink. It's gotta be. Gotta be some sort of Canadian style. I ain't ever heard of it here. We ain't got no Inca style colas here, but we. That has got to be Canadian style drink. Y'all out in the chat, let me know what I'm gonna say it's pronounced Inca. Might be something else. Inca Cola. I can look it up myself here. Investigative reporting, I think. What is it? I-N A O. Alright, it's a drink. Golden carbonated. Go to Winnipeg. Winnipeg. Be like the encyclopedias back in the day. It's also known as a golden cola. That's easier for me. As an international advertising, is a salt drink that was created in Peru, 1935 by British immigrant Joseph Robinson Linden. The soda has a sweet, fruity flavor to it. Okay. Americans compare its flavor to bubblegum or cream soda, and it is sometimes categorized as a champagne cola. Oh, okay. Alright, so it's a fancy drink. Oh, Coca-Cola owns it. Oh, well then never mind, I ain't drinking. Alright, well, that's all I need to hear. Alright, well, hey, if you like Inca Cola, go for it, but since Coca-Cola owns it, I'm not drinking it. I got my reasons behind that. Anyway, up front, Chris Smith still leading. Look at that. He got the Ford gang up there with him. Grant Barnett. Grant right now is just trying to hold on to his tail after that mishap he about did earlier in the race. And him sailing. Whew. Grant held on to the and won the championship too, by the way. That's why he's got that champ on the back there. Wanting to repeat. Right now he's looking good. He was looking good earlier, almost sliding through the to the grass, but right now he cleaned it up. Well, don't do that. Don't get on the apron. Don't get happy. On the hood here with them. How close they are. That's always looking. Champ. I like that. That's fun. Champ. Badwell Construction. All right. Nice. Keep a clean line, fellas. What you want to do? Good drafting. Want to stay even. These trucks right now come storming off down through the tri-oval. Complete this lap. Lap 30. In the books. Very nice. Gentlemen looking good. Proud of it. Clean Racing Truck Series here. I got the Clean Racing Cup Series on Thursdays. Definitely tune in for that. A lot of asphalt racing. Like bringing the heat, the action. Up top, Timothy Cook, by the way. They way up on the wall. Gotta go that high. I don't know if you want to get up there in the bleachers. What are they doing up front? Wow. Timothy drops down low. It always amazes me. A guy gets to the front, gets up there via the high side, then he wants to go low, and the next thing you know, he gets shuffled back. The guy up high, man, goes right back around him and in front of him. It's like a roundy round show up front. All right. Unless that was by design, it might be teammates right there working together. Never know. Him right now is going to get that run. Watch this. He's going to bump up our boom boom. Strong so far. And truck still high. Here comes the Smuckers. That's the Jelly Mobile. What happened to the fun paint jobs they had? Brown and them come out here with some weird ones. They got some nice paint jobs. Guess they cleaned it up a little bit. That's what it was. It's just crazy how the draft's working. Get up front, start out front to the top, get a run, go down to the bottom, and fall back. Guy up top comes right back around you again. It's like a merry-go-round. Those got to be aggravating the drivers. You got a second pack coming up here with Jacob Grant. Smith. Remember, they were up front there earlier. They were just testing the water, see what they could do draft-wise. Getting close to halfway here. 35. Down, 35 to go. Been a good one so far. Only one caution. Keep getting up in that wall, there might be another one. Awful close to it, they biting it. Why are they getting that close? Whew. I can feel it. Likes the high side. I like the high side of doing the plate tracks also. I don't know about y'all. I always liked high side racing. Made me feel safer when I was up on the high side. They look like they're pretty quick too. They're like a low line. Normally you'd see the low line coming pulling up. It's got help. Right now that high lane holding its own. Yeah, you got that high lane. Holding strong right now. Who your favorite drivers are, folks. Don't be shy. Say hey to me. I know if you're driving out there that you can't. I guess you could. Maybe if your significant other, or wife or girlfriend or lover or neighbor or whatever you got with you. I mean, I'm just saying. Maybe they could say, hey. Tell them to get in the driver's seat and drive. Drivers come out here and talk. How's that? We'll do it that way. Maybe that's what they need. Switch it off one night. Then all the girls come out here and drive. And the guys, they sit back and watch. And nervousness probably. Oh Lord, what's going to happen? Goes my iRacing. I didn't say let them off in officials now. The battle up front though. Schroeder, Herman, Carey, Court, Cook, Dykes, Grimm, Jamie, Goo. Canadian, so I know it's got to be like French. Got to be French. A crew. We'll just say La. How's that? We'll just say it like that. Maybe if he comes up here, we'll get him to pronounce it for us. Oh man, 3 wide. This ain't going to be well. Caught lap traffic. Oh, come on, guys. Get it sorted. How well y'all are about 3 wide. Give and take a little bit. There he got stuck out to dry there. That hurt. All right, Andy Court trying to make noise up front. Got Graham here coming with him. Dykes, Cook, Gary. So far, so good. It's a good drag race happening up here. We're lap 40. Oh, we're knocking him down. We got 30 to go in this one. Woo! I like it. Big, clean, and green. One little caution so far. Well, these guys right now, not trying to push the envelope, kind of staying where they are. Well, Grimm says, I'm going to take it to the front. Court's there with him. Timothy Cook. I mean, I like it. They're still playing patient, you know. But I had to probably have another pit cycle. I don't think they all can make it all the way. Well, I look maybe the next 10 laps, look for pit stops. I say around 10 to 12 laps, maybe 13 pit stops. That way that gives a, you know, green-white checker. So far, Dalen Grimm right now, Timothy Cook, Andy Court, Daniel Sykes, Joshua Alltight, top 5. Matthew Dyer, Justin Carey, Schroeder, Amy, Evan Kinney back up here in top 10. Remember Kinney earlier? Got spun. I just wrapped him man around. Man out here still rolling. All right, maybe some pit. Oh, one yellow flag. Oh, here we go. Pit stops. Oh, that's good. Dane Calhoun. Hey, man, we ain't talked to him all night. Talked about him all night. There's so many trucks out here tonight, man. 35 or 33 machines here tonight showed up. That's a good outing. Good outing. And any one of these guys can win. Any one. I mean, you see these guys in the back here. Because they're back here don't mean nothing. They're back here probably just trying to avoid the big one. That's what they're doing. Like, look, I'm going to just ride back here just a little bit. Buy my time, pit stops, okay. A little earlier than I thought. $50 is 20, 25. Well, I mean, they might could go 25 laps then. Fuel. That's earlier than I thought they would. Wow. Oh, for sure we'd see some guys go at least a 50, lap 50. I mean, I guess it all depends on how much fuel you're saving too. Not saving a lot, then yeah. Garcia right now, Matthew Dyer. I mean, we got some more pit stops happening. A lot of guys coming in. I mean, they came in at lap 20 and 19, so yeah, I would see that this is probably the cycle, and that, I mean, that puts them at what? Running about 25 laps, so yeah, okay. And that was with the caution, give or take, so. Now we're going to say, like Chris said earlier, 21 to 23. He said if they save, push another 2 or 3 laps maybe. Cautions help out a little bit there. Caution did. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, those front runners. Ain't nobody hit the water things like Kyle Larson did. Did that as his own. The broadcast guys tried to blame it on Blaney. Blaney in front of him. How's it his fault? Ain't the guy behind his responsibility to not run over the dude in front? I always thought so, but hey, you never know. I guess nowadays the guy in front of you, if you're behind him, it's dude in front of you's fault now. Oh man. Alright, race off pit road. That's your front runners. Only guy that didn't pit was a sitting duck. Ooh, Joshua Alltice, wow. This is not what you want to do if you want to win. He's got no help. Meanwhile, look at this. This mixed the field up good. Got trucks coming 1,000 miles an hour like a freight train, locomotive on full blast. Good run up front so far. Timothy Cook got it locked down. Evan Kinney earlier spinning sideways. He's up front. Timothy Cook's there with him. Andy Court, Jamie, Canadian, he's there. Joshua Altice, he's going to hook up to the back end of this pack. Might not have lost too much though. He can hook on to this pack here. He won't. Loses a draft though, he will. I'm surprised there's a lot of the field that a lot of these guys took. Some guys took 4 tires. Amazing. Daniel Sykes did. He took 4 tires. Wow. Jeremy Moyer, he took, a lot of them took 12, 13 seconds. So put a lot of fuel in to make it the rest of the way. We'll see. 43 laps. That means they got to go. 363, that's 20. 27 laps to the end here. What they got to go. You're out front. There's not much you can do. You're wide open. If you're behind somebody, you could save some fuel. Crack the throttle just a little bit. Way further on back, you really could save some fuel. Dragging the brake, cracking the throttle every once in a while. See if we can get any idea. Maybe everybody's under a blanket right now. Whole field. But if you're like back here, Nathan Brown and them, yeah, you back here just saving. Get a run on the guy. Ease up on the throttle just a little bit. I mean, it's not a lot. No, it don't save a massive amount, but it does save some, so where you don't have to keep it, floored. 22 to go. I mean, that's the fuel window, 22. Well, let's see what happens here. It says the fuel window. He said 21 to 22. Or 2 or 3 more to saving fuel. Again, you're out front, you're not really saving much. Well, let's step away one more time here, folks. Take it to the end here. Take a quick break. Commercial break here and blue with this thing. Let's just see all the excitement to the end. We'll be right back here in a few.
For Lucy Olsen, she has her first pole. Yeah, Lucy Olsen, talented sophomore.
This one. Go back and see what happened. Cowabunga. Dykes off the track. Let's see. Three wide, yep. Altice got into him. Oh man, Grant got around. Wow. One more time. High view here. Altice, I don't know, he just got a run, and it's just, that's not a run you should be making. No, you're not going to go anywhere, and that hole closed. 99 came into him. Chaos from there. Let's see what happened to the 19 kept coming down. Trying to avoid. Grant trying to avoid. A lot he could do. Slide through the infield. All right, caution out. Now this brings up the question. Can they make it on fuel? Like some guys up front opted not to pit. There's going to be, we go back green, there's probably going to be about 14 laps to go. Oh. They pitted. Guy had to go about 27 laps. They need to be saving some fuel. He is right there. Saving fuel. Name of the game. Top runners. Get to the closing laps here. It's off on the pace car, so we'll be 14 to go. Still a little early. You know, go back on that move there Joshua did. Yeah, I get it. You get a good run coming. But you have to also assess, is it the time to make a move like that? And then also, what are you going to gain? I guess, you know, if you as a driver, you know, it's easy for us to sit up here and watch and see that. But yet, sometimes you got to look at a couple things. What am I going to gain? Is it at the right time to do it? And both of those answers was no. You're not. One, it wasn't the right time. Two, you really wasn't going to gain anything. You were stuck in the middle. You had no help. Could have ended up losing if it didn't, you know, end up in a wreck or anything like it did. Could have pretty much ended up losing more than you gained. But you know, stay behind the one guy and sit and ride there for a while. And yeah, no, it's tough as a driver. It's tough. But it is the difference between getting caught up in a wreck, being back here in 12th, barred back in traffic, or still be out here running on the green, maybe up front. But I mean, still got time. 14 laps is plenty time to get back to the front, especially on a plate track. Pace cars in. Here we go. On back green.
Green flag, green flag.
Rev them up. Andy Court comes across. Craig Schroeder there with him. Dylan Graham. Got Jamie Horn. Frederick Garcia. Whoa. Oh, where he going? Who is that? What's Smith going to the pits for? He get a penalty? Oh, man. See what happened. Guess Chris got a penalty. Had to come on pit road. That's a killer on a plate track. Cause you got no help, no nothing. Oh. Must have got a speeding penalty. Oh, they're 3 wide up here. Oh, man. Gonna give me anxiety. Nobody had a big one. Altice already wrecked one guy. About to wreck somebody else. Somebody about to wreck somebody. Oh, man. Yeah, hold on. Y'all start chewing your fingernails. Yeah, I told you. They crashing. Caution out. There you go. It's a big one. Let's go back on the replay and look. What happened? Happened up front. Right there, they're beating and banging 3 wide. I don't know. Yep, boom. Right in the tri-oval. Oh, Galen Brown almost made it through. Got popped in the back. Look at the trucks, man, just hitting the wall all over the place. Oh, I hate it. Parts flying all over the place. Oh. Caution out. I mean, you can sometimes just feel it. What's about to happen? They 3 wide. They're bouncing around like ping pong balls. Yeah. Somebody about to get bounced out up front. Oh. Alright, what's been a good one? We'll stay with it here for the next less than 10 to go when they go back green. Let's see if we can get a green all the way, fellas. Look out front. Man, look. Him in his Inca Cola machine. Frederick Garcia. You know, he said, look. I gave the ownership over to Chris Smith. He get all the bad luck now, being the owner. Look, we always talk Fred. Fred ain't ever up front. I ain't seen Fred up front the whole entire time he owned the league. He ships it off to Chris Smith. Chris Smith gets a penalty, goes in the back. He having a bad night, and look, Fred's up front. Talk about voodoo curse. Wow. Even though he does have a Inca Cola on. Oh, Frederick Garcia. Wow. And he's been smooth so far. That's what it takes here. Yeah, a little bit of luck too. Yeah, this is a plate track. Yeah, I talk about it. Tires really aren't the be all end all here. I mean, track position really isn't either, because you can be anywhere. You really got to have just some really good luck. I mean, even real race car drivers in the real world say it all the time. In plate track racing, you got to have luck. I know as viewers and all, everybody like, oh man, that guy's great on the plate track. Hey, look, sometimes, man, they're right place, right time. And that's what you got to be. You've got to be in the right place, right time. You can win it coming out of turn 4. You can lose it coming out of turn 4. That's just how it works, here. Plate tracks have produced more first-time winners than any other tracks. And there's a reasoning behind that. It's because anybody can win on them. Not taking away talent. I'm not, nobody's trying to say that, oh, look, the guys ain't good, or it's just a product of plate track racing. They're fun. It's about the most, if I could say it this way, NASCAR's supposed to be even. NASCAR, National Association for Stock Car Racing. Every car is supposed to be even, which we know is not. That just ain't happening. But on a plate track racing, it almost produces even racing. Everybody has a shot, unless obviously you could tell somebody, they gave them something and they're out there blowing the field away and everybody else can't get away from the draft. That's different. But I would say plate track racing, Daytona, Talladega that is, are the two tracks that actually produce even balanced racing. Everyone, to me, is on a level playing field. I don't care if you're a 30-some finished driver or you're winning every week. You put them on Daytona and Talladega, they both have an equal opportunity to win, as opposed to, let's say, going to the 1.5 miles or Martinsville or Bristol or any of those tracks like that, or road races where, car setup comes into play a lot. Equipment, power, et cetera, et cetera. That's where we get in that conversation of, is NASCAR truly equal when it comes to their manufacturers? No, I'm going to say it. But anyways. But when it comes to plate track racing, yeah, it really is. I mean, you think about it. Sure, you do see some of the same name guys up front on plate tracks. But then again, you also see guys up there that don't normally get up front and run all the time. Here we go. Let's see if Fred, man, can pull this thing off. He's going to have what? He's going to have 8 to go. And a whole field behind him hungry. Joshua Altice, though, man, if he wants to finish this race, he probably needs to be a little less aggressive. I mean, there's a thing to be aggressive, and then you can be overly aggressive. And right now, Garcia, everybody get out front, they start blinking. Still a little bit early, man, to get up here and start pushing and shoving. I'd still be patient. Looks like Fred's going to get left out to dry on that high side. Jacob's going to go. Look at a high lane move, and whoa. Oh, what a move by Schroeder. Well, that was close. I mean, you don't want to make too many man moves like that. Pit stops in the back. That's another thing. Can they make it on fuel? They're going to be close. Yeah, Carey. Horn out front. That was Horn that actually made that move, my man. It is heating up front right now. These boys are getting excited. Laps are winding down. 7 to go here. Kicking off the season. Daytona style. Clean Racing League. This is the Truck Series. Got the Cup Series on Thursday. Altice is pushing Horn right now. Where Altice is, there's nothing he can do because they closed that hole up on the top side. He can't jump up there. But all he can do is push Horn and tell him, hang on. OP finished second. Right there. That would have been a race to the line. He would have got it. And then vice versa up top. Schroeder's got to look at Carey and go, Carey, push, push, push. But Carey has options. Carey could be working with Anderson. They could go all the way to the high side. It might not go low. They could go high. Break it all 3 wide. Whereas, like I say, Altice, there's nothing he can do at this point. He can't go low. He can't go below the line. Can't go high. You're just stuck. 2x2 freight train. Again, it's Horn by a nose. And, you know, another thing, pretty much right now, you know, even if you're coming to the last lap here, there's not a lot you can do without help. If you're back here 6th, 7th place spot, unless you've got some help, and you're not coming to the front, you're probably going to lose position. So you don't want to jump out of line, nobody come with you. So you're kind of just sitting there like, what do I do? Right now, you know, if I'm Schroeder, though, I don't know if I really want to drop down to the bottom, even if I get out front. I think I want to stay where I'm at right now. I would, and control that high line, and not give Altice what he wants. I want to stay right there door to door with him. You know, look, man, let's see what we can do. You know, I obviously get the, you know, white flag. Then it's all fair love and racing. But I still would like to stay up top. I mean, if I get a huge run, huge run. I want to blink like that, though, man. That can tear the whole field up. Whew. Get you scared. I mean, if I get a huge enough run, maybe pushing in 3 and 4 last lap, that I could drop down, control the front, sure. But as of right now, I don't know, man. We're coming up on some lap traffic, though, that might really, we're coming up 3 to go. This is going to be scary. Schroeder does go down. So we'll see if that pays dividends for him. I think I still would have stayed up there. And that lap truck just needs to hold his line up there at the top. It's a bad place to catch him. Right in that trioval. Whew. Oh. Come on now. Woo, that was close. Wow. Oh, I like the other truck. He said, look, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge. I'm going crazy. Coming to it. Getting here to the final laps. Now 3 wide. Joshua boy just trying to bully his way in there. Now, he did this earlier and ended up in wrecking. But this is what I was talking about. I mean, now's the time to do it because you're coming to the white flag. But he paid the price. That's probably what would have happened last time if a wreck wouldn't have happened. Whoa! They're crashing. Didn't make it. Nope. Dang. Wow. Did we make it? The yellow was out, but it also said the white flag. So we're going to stay with the leaders because they are still racing. The white flag flew. It said yellow, but these guys are still racing to the line. So Jamie Horn right now is racing out front for his life. Altice is trying everything he can. Grant's right there with him. Grant just needs to push for everything he's got on the bottom. He needs to tell Schroeder, hold on. Grant's just trying to bully his way 4 wide to the lead. No. Grant wins it by a nose. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. Let's go back and watch it one more time. Watch it on the overview. We'll slow it down for you. I mean, Grant, that's about the only way to get out from that bottom. He saw a sliver of an opening right there, and he just pushed his way. Coming in the line, they're wrecking behind him. Altice gets pushed, and Altice got lucky actually right there. And look at Grant on the outside. I don't know how Joshua Altice got that lucky and just went right through that truck. But look out. Jacob Grant by a mere nose at the line. Wow. Earlier in the race, had to hang on to that thing. Tonight, he looked
lucky with that one. I saw Fred's internet was a little blinky throughout the whole race, so sometimes you get lucky, and fortunately that was a lucky moment there for us. So we'll take a podium.
no doubt about it. Like I say, sometimes better be looking than good. But man, like I say, come home tonight. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, man. As always, Joe, appreciate you coming on another season broadcasting. It's going to be really fun this year having the Clean Racing League, got the Truck Series Monday nights, and then the Cup Series on Thursdays. So always love going back and watching your broadcast, and a good group of guys. I think you'll see a lot of crossover between those two leads this year, even more than last year. So looking forward to that. Shout out to Chris Smith. This is his first official night as league owner, so taking over for Fred. I know he's been working hard all week and wanted tonight to go smooth. And we had a couple incidents, but for 30 trucks at Daytona for a season opener, I think overall it was a pretty clean race overall. So shout out to Chris Smith. Congrats to Jacob, man, picking up where he left off, champion last season and getting the win tonight. So I was giving him a little bit of hard time in the waiting room right there. I told him I made the move for the lead, and I looked in my mirror and he just stayed in line. He said he just couldn't quite get to me when I jumped out. So got to give him a little hard time for that. But congrats to him on starting the season out strong. Shout out to Matt Dyer, not really a teammate, but kind of an unofficial teammate tonight, and Ghost. Enjoy running with those boys. And last but certainly not least, got to thank Sinvar Solar. Got a sweet new scheme on the truck this season. Anyone in the Virginia area interested in clean energy, saving a ton of money on their electricity bills. Those bills are going through the roof right now. So shoot me a message, and I'll show you how you can save a lot of money with solar.
There you go, man. That's so Joshua Altice bringing home tonight in third. This guy held on and won it. Jacob joined the booth. Got a copy?
They clipped that and, hey, man, how's it going?
Well, pretty good, man. I tell you what. Well, you had a scary ride earlier in the race, and then now you ended up here winning the darn thing.
Yeah, early on, I was testing a few things with the air and the aero package and the trucks and how they drove, and probably doing stuff that I shouldn't have been doing early on in the race, and it got me in a little bit of trouble. I thought Matt was going to let me down there, and he may have been, but I may have just mistimed it and turned down way too early and turned myself off of his nose, and luckily we saved it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was a good save. I always, from what we see, I always say, man, look, did the spotter tell him he was clear? Because, boy, it didn't look like it was clear, but, man, you dodged the bullet. That's all I can say. And sometimes it's like I was telling Joshua there, when he goes back and watches that last lap, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And man, y'all two was awesome tonight. You got anybody you want to thank for the awesome win?
Yeah, man, I want to thank everybody in the family who supports me, everybody at High Five Racing, everybody a part of this league. League's grown into something really good and really big, and I hope it continues to grow and gets a lot more recognition. Thank you for broadcasting. Thank everybody over at AZ and everybody for watching. Thank you.
There you go, man. He was a champ last season. Kicking it off really good here, Jacob Grant. Again, congratulations, Jacob.
Thanks, bud.
There we go, man. Put in victory. Well, hey, we put this one in the rear view, but it was a wild finish and a wild one here. Daytona always is here at these play tracks. For myself and everyone at the Clean Racing League, have a good night.